So the next question is, we have given two tables. The table on the left, uh, which has the revenue level transaction at each customer. So we have 5 columns: customer ID, order date, revenue, and the product ID. So this left table, which basically will tell you that this customer ID one, when they made order. So this guy has made the order on 1st of January. What was the sale on that? Let's say it's $100. And what was the product he or she bought? So it's PA. Now we have another table on the right, which is like a reference table for product. So we can see for each product ID, it has given on the right what are the category it belongs. So basically you can join these two tables based on the product ID. So on the right table, it's a reference table for product. So in order to find in which category this product fall into it, you can see on the right table. Now the question is asking that you need to find the top 2 or top 3 products for each category by revenue. So for example, for CA category, we need to find out which are my top 3 products in terms of revenue. And similarly for CB category, I need to print out which are my top 2 or 3 products based on the revenue. So my thought process would be, first of all, to join both the tables based on the product ID. Then I will create like a Windows function, and then partition at category, and then order by sum of revenue in the descending order. I'm doing this sum of revenue because one product can have multiple transactions as well. So I just want to sum up all those transactions. And then finally, I will filter out the records where my row number is less than equal to 3. In that way, I will get the top 3 products for each category. So let's see how can we do the SQL on the editor. So let's see what are the content what we have in both the tables. So let's start with the product risk table. And when I run it, I can see that the columns with customer ID, order date, revenue, and the product ID. And let's confirm on the second table as well, which is the product reference table. And we can see that in the second table, we have a list of product ID along with their category ID. So basically what the first thing we can do is to join both the tables using, let's say, left outer join. And at the same time, we will also write the Windows function to get the rank as well for each of the product. So let's start with it. Let me run the first table to get the name of the columns. So what I'm doing is that let me fetch first the let's say category ID, which will be present in the second table. So I know the name of the column, which is category ID, and then a dot product ID, and then I will do the sum of revenue, because as we know that each product can have multiple transactions, so I want to do the aggregation for that. So I can write the name as, let's say, total sales, and then I will create a dense rank function to get the rank of each of the products. So dense rank over partition by. So here I am doing the partition. Here I doing the partition by category ID, which will be b dot category ID, and then order by sum of revenue, and I will put it in the descending order, and let's say I'm giving this as rank. So the name of this table is product revenue, and let's say it's A, and then I'm doing the left outer join with the second table, which is product category, and giving the name as B, and on A dot product ID and B dot product ID. And since we have done the aggregation, so let's do the group by. And this we will do. So let's see what is the output we are getting from this table. And we can see that for each of the product, I'm getting some kind of a rank. So for, let's say, for category A, I can see which are my top products. They are arranged in the descending order of total sales, and the rank has been given. What I will do, I will give it the name as, let's say, C. And then finally, I will fetch all the records of the C dot table. And I'm also putting a condition where, because we need, let's say, display the top 3 products of each category. So we can give the name as C dot rank less than equal to 3. And now we can see that for each of the category A, which are my top 3 products based on the total sales.